President Donald Trump announced he is implementing a 90-day pause on new tariffs as his trade war continues to shake the global economy. At the same time, he revealed that he is raising tariffs on China to 125%, escalating his standoff with Beijing. Trump said, "I have authorized a 90-day pause and a substantially lowered reciprocal tariff during this period of 10%, effective immediately." It wasn't immediately clear which countries the pause will apply to. CNN is reaching out to the White House for further clarification. In the same message, Trump explained that he's raising U.S. tariffs on China to push Beijing to the negotiating table. "Based on the lack of respect that China has shown to the world's markets, I am hereby raising the tariff charged to China by the United States of America to 125%, effective immediately. At some point, hopefully in the near future, China will realize that the days of ripping off the USA and other countries is no longer sustainable or acceptable," he wrote. Barstool founder Dave Portnoy, who voted for President Trump, said he is willing to give the president time to let his tariff plan unfold. He recently made viral comments about his net worth dropping by millions due to stock market volatility since Trump's tariffs were announced. "I think he believes in what he's doing and trying to basically strong-arm China to get better deals for the U.S. I'm willing to still give him time," Portnoy told CNN. He said Trump is doing what he ran on. He believes the economy remains the top issue for Americans, and if the market doesn't improve by the midterm elections in 2026, voters will make their voices heard. Still, Portnoy noted that Trump can't show weakness in these negotiations. "So you can't just run now that the market is bad, because then all of this would have been for nothing. So I'm hoping his art of the deal comes to fruition." Portnoy also said it's unrealistic to separate Main Street from Wall Street, as some of Trump's cabinet members are trying to argue. The Barstool founder pointed out they're far more entangled, because it's easier for more Americans to invest in the stock market. Despite thinking that his audience of young men who follow Barstool content is interested in the market, I don't think people are bailing ship now. It's way too early now. President Trump was joined by his top economic advisors, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent and Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick, who helped him write his message announcing the 90-day tariff pause. Scott Bessent and I sat with the president while he wrote one of the most extraordinary truth posts of his presidency. The world is ready to work with President Trump to fix global trade, and China has chosen the opposite direction, Lutnick wrote on social media. U.S. stocks were volatile and skyrocketed higher after Trump posted on social media that he authorized a 90-day pause on all reciprocal tariffs that went into effect at midnight, with the exception of China. U.S. stocks had a mixed start to the day after China announced significant retaliation, and the European Union announced countermeasures against Trump's enormous reciprocal tariffs that had gone into effect earlier in the day, disrupting global trade. However, U.S. stocks surged in the afternoon after Trump posted on Truth Social that he authorized the 90-day pause on most reciprocal tariffs. Here's a snapshot. The Dow skyrocketed more than 2,300 points, or 6.2%. The S&P 500 shot up 7%. The tech-heavy Nasdaq soared 8.5%. Tech stocks like Apple, AAPL, NVIDIA, NVDA, and Tesla, TSLA, all surged more than 6%, signaling that investors might be bargain shopping while stocks are relatively cheap. Remember, the S&P 500 had been on the brink of bear market territory, coming close to a rapid drop of 20% from the all-time high it hit just 7 weeks ago on February 19.